Hi, my name is Robin. If you clicked on this video, you are here probably because either you know what a candle terrarium is and see me make one, you don't know what a candle terrarium is and you're curious, or you're my family and friends and you're supporting me. In any of those situations, thank you. I appreciate it. Full disclosure, I'm not sure that candle terrarium is the right word for what I'm gonna do, but I think it is. It's those boxes that you put around candles that look really pretty. Be using hot glue. Okay. I actually don't remember how old I was when I started using hot glue. It scared me at first, but now I love it. I use it a lot for different things. It's really handy when you make hair bows. You can make really cute hair bows with hot glue. I will show you how to do that eventually. So this glue has dried enough that it's not completely hard yet, but it's not burning me. So that's why I was scraping the glue off in the corners with my fingers. Okay, this is the last one that we have to glue. Yay! And then we can put them all together. And this is a lot faster than I thought it was going to be, actually. I kind of wish I bought more frames. This is easy and really fun, at least for me. Hopefully it is also fun for you. Okay, so this is the last one that's glued in. Now I'm going to go through in the order that I glued them in. So like the first one that you started with, go back to that one. And I'm going to get the strings off, those little glue strings that we don't want. I'm going to get those off. I'm starting with the last one because it is, well, the one that I did farthest back and therefore the driest, the most cool, the least hot. So that way I won't burn me. Okay, so I got better as I went. This first one still has that little corner. Not a huge fan of that corner. I think that I am going to go back and do another line of glue on top of, well, the edges of this. That is my advice to you as well. You don't have to, but it's going to give it extra stability. So we're going to go around the edges. Again, watch for those little tabs, because if you don't glue them down, you can remove them later, you can use them later, you can do whatever you want. But if they're glued down, they're stuck. So going around the edges. Sorry you couldn't see that. Going around the edges. Okay. Edges glued, and then we're just going to do the same thing for the other three. Going around the edges of this thing. These glue sticks run out so fast. Good thing this video is private, so no one's seeing me ramble. Though it is entertaining, admittedly. To me, anyway. Okay. And now we're on the last one. This is the fourth one. After you do this, you're going to have to go back through and pull off the extra strings. I forgot to finish doing that, but I'm putting more hot glue on anyway. So, you know, whatever. As long as you get the strings off before you assemble the whole thing, I think you're good. You just don't want strings detracting from how pretty it is. So now I'm going to go back to the first one again and get the extra strings off, because we want these. You don't want those strings. No. I don't want them. You don't want them. We don't need them. So we're just going to pull those off. And if there's any hot glue in a place that you don't want it and it's cool, if it's cool, then you can pull it off. Admittedly, sometimes I will move hot glue when it's not cool, but then I burn my fingers. So learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. So getting the strings off. I will not make you watch me take the strings off of all of these. I will let you know when I'm on the fourth one. Getting the strings off. Strings off. This is the back. We're gonna push that up. Yeah, that's not the last one. Mm-hmm. Especially in that up sideways. I probably should have done that, but I didn't. Two frames that you hot glued, treated, because they're not completely dry, but they're getting there. So part 2. I'm going to just trace along this side that already has right here the hot glue after I've given them enough time to set. That's important because if you move them too fast, they'll move. That would be sad. So I'm gonna fill my hot glue gun while we have this nice little break. Okay, more hot glue. Hot gluing down the side. Wish I could make this video go in fast motion so you didn't have to watch me do all of this. But you got to see me do some of it. Oh well, okay. So this side that has the hot glue goes away from this part that you're putting it on. Make sure you line up the edges. Squish it together. And then maybe don't slide it on the table, because I just did that. We are now ready for our last one. Okay, this one is tricky because you have to do 2 strips of hot glue on the same, well, at the same time. So right now, what we have is this fun 3-sided guy. What we have to do is put a strip of glue on this piece and then on our last frame. So it's the same technique, you're just doing 2 of them at the same time. Glue on the stripe. Make sure you get enough hot glue that it will stay. Because if it doesn't stay, what is the point? I mean, you can go back and fix it, but it's easier if it just works the first time. Okay, so if you're, well, me, then you got a little bit of hot glue outside, take your cardboard and wipe it off. This corner is the corner that I've been using. It already has hot glue on it, and from what I've seen, hot glue likes to stick to other hot glue, so it sticks together. So now I am checking it to make sure that side's even. To get the extra hot glue off, what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing my finger over it because the friction is helping to loosen it, and it's not hot now, but it's warm enough that it's still kind of wiggly. So that's working with me instead of against me. Gross, like balls of hot glue, but that's a good thing because it means they're coming off. Just be careful not to scratch it or else you will scratch off some paint. So now it's done. If you have a candle you want to put inside it, great. I have a Finding Nemo, see, battery operated candle. It's squishy, Like it feels waxy. I don't know. Battery operated candle. See? Off. On. Off. Found him. On. So that can go right inside. See? Just like that. That's not the prettiest view of it. Sorry. I will try to figure out how to do that better. But that is how you make a candle terrarium thing. You can also put whatever you want in there. If you want to put a bottom on it, you can put cardboard if it's not a real candle. Don't put flammable things under real candles. You could put another picture frame under there. That's a square that fits under there. You could put whatever you want. You could fill it with stuff. That would look really cool for a Christmas decoration. If you put ornaments in there, you can do whatever you want. So that's how you make it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I bought a lot of picture frames, so I am going to make more things with them. Thank you for watching. Bye.